Hi everyone, I'm Terry, and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 205. Welcome. Okay, let's just jump right in and I'll show you what I've gotten done this week and what I've worked on. Okay, so what I've gotten done is I have two finished objects to show you, and so I'll just show you. Okay, so this is the goal that I've set for myself to make 4 preemie hats per month in order to donate to a Halloween hat drive in October here in one of our area hospital NICU departments, and they are preemie character hats, and so I am trying to make 4 per month, so I have 40 to donate. Okay, so this is preemie hat number 2 for this month, because I did do a preemie hat, when was that? Last week I showed you. So this is preemie hat number 2 for the month, so I got to make 2 more. But anyway, here is, I made a baby Yoda hat. Does it look pretty good? Ears are kind of wonky there. Anyway, baby Yoda hat. This is a tutorial that I just found. I just made it just like an hour ago. I found it on YouTube. It is a YouTube tutorial. Actually, it's for a 0 to 3 month newborn hat, and so I used DK weight and an E hook, which is 3.5 millimeter, to make it more of a preemie size. The original pattern calls for a 4 millimeter hook and worsted weight yarn, and it is for, like I said, 0 to 3 months, so newborn. And it is a YouTube tutorial that is by the YouTube channel called Lovingly Nigh, and I will link it below in the description box, okay? So there you go. So preemie hat number 2 for the month. Okay, now the only thing I have for finished objects, now I belong to a Facebook group. It's a local group here to my city. Well, the founder of it is here in my city, but we have there's members of this Facebook group from all over the place, not just here locally. And so there's items that are made and donated here locally, but then there also are items that are made and sent and donated you know, in other places, other states. And so the name of the Facebook group is called Aubrey's Angels Charity Crochet. I think that's what it's called. I will link below in the description box a link to that Facebook group, okay? It is a group that a lady that lives here in my city named after her granddaughter who passed away as an infant. I can't remember how old she was, just a few months old, I think. I can't remember. She might have been a year old, 12 months old or something. I don't know. Anyway, her name was Aubrey, and she had a heart, some sort of heart defect or something. Anyway, she passed away, and so Lynn, who is the founder of this group, is named the group after her, and so she formed this group in order to donate items for not just baby items, but also for the homeless shelter, for the women's battered women's shelter, for cancer patients, just all kinds of things. So a lady in this group, she put out a challenge or a need that the lady that is putting together angel memory boxes are needing items to put into these boxes. These memory boxes are given to parents of babies that are stillborn or, you know, did not survive, and so as a memory box for them. So in these boxes there are like crocheted angels and knitted little angels. There are like angel ornaments. There are little 10 to 12 inch square little mini blankets. There are little crocheted crochet diapers, you know, anything that would like symbolize the baby. And so they were putting out a need for them, and so I told them, I posted that I would donate or make a few items to send off to donate to be put into some of these memory boxes. Okay, so here are 2 little diapers that I made. They had links to patterns that you could use to make some of these items, and so I started making some of the items, and so I made 2 of the tiny little diapers that are going to be, 1 diaper I guess would be put into each memory box. But anyway, I made 2 of them. So here they are. I know they're tiny, tiny, and they have a little safety pin that holds them together. And like I said, it's just to symbolize and to put into these little memory boxes. And so I made 2 of them. They're both pink. And so I'm going to make some blue ones as well. Okay. So anyway, I know that's a sad thing to think about, but I know it will be able to bring comfort to those that have lost babies. So anyway, so let's go on to works in progress, because that's all my finished objects that I've finished. So works in progress number 1. Last week I was telling you about or showing you the progress I made on my Anne of Green Gables doll. It's a tutorial that I found here on YouTube, and there's a whole set. There's Anne and her love interest Gilbert and her friend Diana. And so when I saw the patterns, I thought that I needed to make them. So I wanted so badly to make them, and so I started making Anne. And so I'll show you how much I got done on Anne. Okay, so I got her body done. So here is the body, okay? And I do have her head right here, and I've got her arms down there in my bag there, okay? But the next step on the pattern is to make the wig cap for her hair. And so, of course, this is Anne of Green Gables, who has orange hair. Typically, they talk about her having orange hair or red-orange hair. And so, let me pop in a picture right here of that Anne doll that I'm making so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so as you can see, the yarn that is used in the pattern is an orange colored yarn for her, her wig cap and braids. Okay, so the only yarn I pulled this yarn out, and I thought about using this, but I don't think it's quite right. So this is the yarn I thought about using, and of course it's not exactly orange like the pattern. This is actually Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Flamingo, and so I thought about using that for her hair, but I really think that it would be better if I actually used the orange. And I didn't have any worsted weight. I have some orange, you can see it right there, but that's DK weight, and so I'm doing the doll in worsted weight. The pattern actually calls for DK weight yarn, but I have more color options with worsted weight, and so that's what I'm doing. So I had to order some yarn, okay, and I ordered it from Premier Yarns. It hasn't come in yet, so Anne is on hold until I get the yarn. And by the way, I did, like I said, I made a yarn order from Premier. Not a whole lot of stuff, but enough, not a whole lot of yarn, but yarn for her hair. But also I ordered some DK weight yarn for an upcoming crochet along I want to do that is it's an amigurumi, but anyway, I'll talk about that when I get the yarn and tell you what it is, and I'll tell you what it is then. But anyway, so when that yarn comes in, I will do a video showing you my yarn that I ordered, and then I also recently bought some ordered some pattern books from Amazon and thrift books, and I've got those, but I think I'll wait until that yarn comes in, and then I'll do a yarn haul, pattern book haul video for that. Okay, so Anne is on hold a little bit until I get that yarn for her hair. Okay, so that is works in progress number 1. Okay, works in progress number 2 is the knitting project I was working on. Last week I didn't do any work on it, but I did pull it out and start working on it a little bit again for this week, so I'll have a little bit of progress to it. Not a lot, but a little bit. So this is a knitting tutorial. It's also a tutorial here on YouTube. It's for beginner knitters, and it is by the YouTube channel name called Noble Knits, okay? And I will link below in the description box the channel that has this tutorial and also this knitting piece, okay? So this is a mitered square baby blanket, and the reason that it attracted me to make it is because I hadn't knitted anything in a long time, and I was thinking, oh, I wanted to have a knitting project on the go. So, and also it uses 1 cake of yarn, and so I had this one single cake of mandala, Lion Brand mandala in the colorway Valkyrie, and I only had 1 cake of it, and so I thought, well, it takes 1 cake, I'll just use this and make this blanket. And so anyway, I'll see how big it's gonna get, I'm not sure. But anyway, here is my progress on it so far, and as you can see, I have gotten into a few color changes, so that's good. Let's see, I have a progress keeper right here. I can show you where I started. So right there where I have it pinned, that's where I stopped the last time, since the last time I showed you, and as you can see, I've only gotten about 1 inch done. That's it on my progress. So, but anyway, here is what it's looking like. That's it so far. And as you can see, I've got into the yellow, well, kind of a green yellow, and then I get into a more of a brighter golden yellow until I change into some other colors. So anyway, I'm enjoying this. No big hurry in making it. It's just something to do that's different, and I can just pick it up and knit a few rows and just while I'm watching something or whatever. So anyway, so that is works in progress number 2. If you do know a few basic knit stitches like me, I only know the knit stitch, and now I know the make 1 stitch because of this pattern, the tutorial. I can purl, sort of. I'm not very confident with the purl stitch, but if you are a beginner knitter that knows just a little bit but needs to take it slow and easy, I do recommend the Noble Knits YouTube channel. She has some other tutorials that are for beginner knitters, also for some other little baby blankets that are you know, basic stitches that I'm sure I will be making as well. So anyway, I'll link it below. Okay, on to the next works in progress. I am started the next Wise Man from this nativity set. I bought this box off of Amazon, and I will put a link below in the description box. It's an affiliate link, but I will put a link below so then you can check this kit out if you're interested. It is a kit that's got 12 patterns in it. It comes with yarn and the hook and some stuffing, everything to make Mary and baby Jesus, and then the patterns though will include all the other characters and some animals and Star Bethlehem. I think there's 12 patterns all together, and so here's the little pattern book that comes with it. So I have made 2 of the wise men so far. I'm working on the 3rd wise man now. I will show you his picture here. Let's see if I can find it, a good shot of him. Yeah, right here. Okay, so here is a shot of the group of the wise men, okay? And so I have made the one in the red outfit and the one in the green, see? And so I'm now working on the purple one, okay? And so I've started him, and this is what I've gotten so far, right there. Yeah. So I've got his head done, and I got his safety eyes in. You can see his eyes there, yeah, see? And then I've got his robe or whatever. So I've done with that, and I've gotten the stitching down here on the body, the bottom of the robe, and now I've got to make his arms and his hat. Yeah, and then his gift that he's presenting to baby Jesus. And I believe, oh, and then he's got a cape. He's got like a cape on, if you can see that. And so, and then he will be finished. So anyway, he's coming along. He should be a finished object next week, and then I will show you an updated picture of my whole group when I have the third wise men done. Okay, so that is works in progress number 3. Works in progress number 4 is this is the last thing, and this is the Tune My Heart baby blanket that I've been working on. It's a granny square baby blanket. Join as you go, so I think it's awesome. And you use the half, the two-tone half granny squares, I guess you'd say, to form the blanket, except for a few in the beginning here, the heart shape. So let me show you what I've done on it. I think this time I've made about 4 more squares that I added to it. So here you go. Here is the heart right there in the center, if you can see that. And as you can see, I'm starting another row up here at the top. And then I finished this row down here. So I think I've done, about 4. I can't remember now how many I did. But anyway, that is my progress on it. So as you can see, I started this row that's going to go across the top of the heart, and that will be the top of the blanket. But then now at the bottom here, I believe there's 2 rows down here at the bottom. There's 2 rows at the bottom that will be these patchwork squares. And this is how wide it's going to be, so it won't be any wider than that. Okay. Anyway, and then I'm going to put a white border around it. There's a border that I did a tutorial for. I will try to link that. Well, first I will link the pattern to this blanket. I will link that below, but then I'll also link a tutorial that I did on the border that I'm going to use for this. It's not my pattern, but is a Facebook friend of mine that had shared the pattern in another crochet group, and so she gave me permission to do a tutorial on that pattern. And so I think I'm going to use that as the border around this blanket. I think it'll be really pretty, and so I will link the tutorial I did for that border down below as well. Okay, that's it as far as works in progress. Let's go on to a little happy mail. I got some happy mail. Okay, well, I got 2 things. I'll show you one. I can't show the other, but right now, and I'll explain. But anyway, the one I can show you, I got this happy mail from Erin. Hi, Erin. I finally got it. Yay! She said she had sent me this. It is dated March the 8th. I'm taking it out of the sack here. Well, actually, it's postmarked March the 3rd, and then it says March the 8th, I think, when it got to my post office. But I just got it today, and today is May the 20th, and so it just sat in the post office, and I was there to pick up another package, and so I gave them the ticket for the other package I was picking up, and the guy's like, oh, well, here's the package also that's for you. And I was like, well, I never got a ticket, in my box to pick this package up. They never put a notice in my box that it was there. Is crazy. But anyway, I did get it, Erin. I'm so happy that I got it. So thank you so much. Okay, now I'll show you what it is. So she said, she gave me a little note in the package saying that she was going through some items, and she found these baby preemie hats that she had made, and so she wanted to send them to me so that I could include them in the preemie hat donation when I do these the Halloween hat drive for October, and so she wants me to include those in the donation, and of course I will. And so I'll show you the hat. So here's one. I believe this is made out of a cotton. Okay, they're just beanies, really cute though. I really love the colors. They're very cheerful. Okay, here's another one, and this one actually has a multicolored pom-pom on the top. That's really cute. Okay, so there's number 2. Number 3 is this another one of the same yarn. Okay, just a little bit larger. Okay. Number 4, let's see, this one's really cute too. They're all cute. This one has got a little flower on it. Isn't that cute? It's made this really tiny little baby yarn. I think that's what that is. It's very soft. Okay, so that's what, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. Number 5 is this one that looks like it was made with 2 strands held together. So there's number 5. Okay, and number 6 is this beautiful blue. This is a really cute pattern. I like this. Number 6. Okay. And number 7 is this one, and this one is a little bit larger size as well. Right there. So thank you so much, Erin, for sending these. And like I said, I definitely will be including these into the donation package that I will put together for the Halloween hat drive, because they will take non-Halloween character hats as well. So thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. And those little babies will appreciate that too. Okay, so that is the Happy Mail that I received. I also went, and like I said, I originally went to pick up a box that I knew that was there, and it is a package from Terri. She's a sweet viewer that is so good about sending a lot of us YouTubers gift packages and Happy Mail, and she has sent me some really awesome things. She sent me something for my birthday, and she sent me something as a retirement gift when I talked about when I retired from homeschooling when my son graduated last year. And so she's just very thoughtful and very sweet, and so she put together a box for me to give to my new grandbaby. And so I was going to show it to you on my video today, but I will admit, I opened the flap of the box and I saw that it was packaged so sweet and so cool, awesome, that I didn't want to disturb anything in it. So I'm going to take it, the whole box, I'm going to take it over to my son and daughter-in-law's house, so that way they can open it and see how beautifully everything is wrapped and fixed. And so so I haven't opened it further than that. So I'm going to wait, and I'm going to take it and let them, and we'll open it all together at their house. So can't show you that right now. But anyway, I thank you so much, Terri. You're so sweet and thoughtful to all of us YouTubers, you know, the ones you send things to, and I really appreciate you. You got such a sweet spirit, and I thank you so much for sending stuff for my grandbaby. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go on to upcoming, this upcoming week I have the next episode of Whipwall Wednesday, and so you'll check that video out. You can see what my progress is on the project I'm working on for that. Yesterday I did Movie and Stitch, and I did the review video of the movie that starts with the letter I that I watched, and I showed the project that I'm working on for that. And I also announced, well, I actually announced 2 ideas, 2 different movies that start with J that I'm toying with which one I want to watch. I will watch both of them, but which one I want to use for my project. So check that out. That will be not this upcoming Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that, because I switch off alternating Wednesdays with Movie and Stitch and Whipwall Wednesday. Okay, so that is upcoming. And also, of course, I have tons of different projects that are always upcoming. So thanks so much, everybody, for watching. Thanks for my new subscribers that have subscribed recently, and welcome to my channel. And thank you so much to the original subscribers that have been with me from the beginning. I appreciate you all so much. And if you haven't subscribe, please consider doing so, and follow me along on the progress of my projects that I'm working on. I do put out tutorials and things from time to time as well, and I just really appreciate all the comments and the interactions I get between myself and all of you. And I have a Facebook group. Go over and join the Facebook group. We really have a great time over there sharing pictures of things we're working on. I especially love that because I can then see pictures of the things that you are working on as well. So I really enjoy that. Okay, I'm gonna go. Everybody have a wonderful weekend, guys, and we will see you in the next video. I'm trying to remember if there's something coming up. Well, of course there's something coming up, but you know, upcoming next week, if not sooner. So thanks guys for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.